How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys the best 3 VPNs for torrenting anonymously, and of course what to avoid and what to look for in a VPN for torrenting. So when choosing the right VPN for torrenting, you need to understand that there are a few things to keep in mind. First of all, the privacy policy. You need to ensure that your VPN for torrenting doesn't keep any data logs. This way, if information about you is ever requested by a third party, the VPN service won't be able to provide it because they won't be collecting any of your data in the first place. And we have proof that all 3 VPNs right here, the top 3 VPNs, after having tested over a couple of dozen VPNs, I've narrowed it down to these 3 as the best overall. They've all proved through independent audit reports that they indeed do not collect any data logs that can be specifically linked to any particular user. The second thing you want to keep in mind is IPv6 and DNS leak protection. For maximum privacy, leak protection prevents incidents that expose your activities to the ISP or your real IP address to peers and copyright trolls. So if you didn't know, when you're torrenting, you can see all the IP addresses and ports of the people that are downloading these same torrents. So it can be pretty dangerous to download a torrent with your real IP address, and you want to make sure that no IPv6, no IP address leaks or DNS leaks can leak through and compromise your data. So these 3 VPNs definitely have very strict and strong DNS leak protection, IPv6 leak protection, and even the rare IP leaks that happen do not occur with these VPNs. And especially that you have the kill switch feature, which is available on all these VPNs, and this will kill your internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, making sure that you're only going to be connected to the internet while you're secured by the VPN tunnel. Otherwise, your connection will be disconnected completely. Another thing you want to keep in mind is speed, because some VPNs can allow you to secure your activities but impact download speed or create buffering issues. You need to choose a VPN that only has minimum effect on connection speeds, and these 3 VPNs are definitely great at that. So what you want to do, of course, is make sure that you're using the best performing protocol, no matter which VPN you're using. You can always go for automatic and that'll work just fine, but choosing the best performing protocol will always be better in the long run. So lightweight UDP with ExpressVPN, that'll be the NordLynx protocol with NordVPN, and the WireGuard protocol with Surfshark. Various VPNs have data caps or bandwidth limits that throttle or halt downloads up to a certain threshold, and you need to steer clear of these VPNs as torrenting requires a lot of data. So these VPNs, these 3 VPNs, of course, have no bandwidth limitations. While they may not publicly advertise that they support torrenting, they do not impose any limitations when you're torrenting. And with NordVPN, you even have specific servers that are peer-to-peer optimized servers that you can use for torrenting. You don't necessarily need to use these, and all these servers will work for peer-to-peer. Most of the servers, rather, 80 to 90% of all servers with these 3 VPNs will work just fine for torrenting. And of course, the final thing you want to keep in mind is robust security. And great VPNs offer great security, but ensure it's combined with other security features like the kill switches that I mentioned earlier. But the other cool feature that I want to mention is split tunneling, which all these VPNs also have. And this will allow you to choose which applications are routed to the VPN and which are not. So let's say you choose the torrenting client right here, and you can have this application use the VPN while the rest of your connection is left outside the VPN tunnel. So in this case, the VPN will only be enabled for Qubit Torrent, which is my torrenting client, while the rest of my connection is left outside the VPN tunnel. So if that's something that you want to do, let's say you're torrenting all the time, but you don't want your entire network to be affected by the VPN, you can definitely do that, and it's a great feature overall. Now, VPNs that you want to avoid for sure are free VPNs. Now, most free VPNs won't allow you to torrent in the first place, and they might send you DMCAs. They don't permit torrenting because most free VPNs prohibit peer-to-peer traffic on their networks, and this is because they have limited server networks shared between all users, and they want to minimize the pressure on these servers. You also want to avoid free VPNs because they still have to earn profit at the end of the day, and many do so by logging and selling data to third parties, and this puts users at higher risk and undermines the purpose of VPNs. Additionally, companies with data logs must must submit the information if requested. And when you're using a free VPN, of course, you're going to have to face some tough limitations because some free VPNs allow torrenting and don't sacrifice your privacy. However, these VPNs are typically synonymous with strict restrictions that make them unsuitable for torrenting. For example, speed caps, server limits, and bandwidth limitations all impair performance. But if you're looking for premium VPNs, again, all these VPNs vary in budgets and features, so pick and choose depending on your own preferences and budgets. You've got ExpressVPN, which focuses more on anonymity and performance. NordVPN will give you a whole bunch of bonus features that can be very useful, and Surfshark will be the best budget option that gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost without necessarily sacrificing any of these security features that you need to keep your device safe and secured. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys are interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links, pricing, and discounts in the description down below, as well as full reviews. If you'd like to learn more about the privacy policy, speed streaming, and torrenting capabilities, as well as security and features. And of course, all these VPNs are covered by a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can test drive these VPNs for 30 days risk-free. Otherwise, you can simply get yourself the refund if you're not satisfied for whatever reason. Besides that, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.